Welcome to Wonders of Jataka. Today, we explore a profound question. Is Buddhism a religion or a timeless philosophy? While the world often calls it a religion, deeper inquiry reveals it as a bundle of powerful, rational, and ancient philosophies that continue to inspire humanity. Prince Siddhartha lived a life of comfort and luxury. The world outside the palace walls was hidden from him by his father, King Siddhartha, who wished to shield him from all sufferings. One day, with his charioteer Channa, ventured beyond the golden gates, and what he saw changed his life forever. Outside the royal palace of Kapilvastu, Siddhartha saw a frail, bent old man, trembling with each step, his body weakened by time. Siddhartha asked, "Why does he walk like that?" Channa replied, "O Prince, this is the fate of all living beings. Everyone ages and gets old and frail." Further, Siddhartha saw a man, burning with fever, gasping for breath. "Is he being punished?" Siddhartha asked. "No," Channa replied. "He is simply ill. Illness can strike anyone, at any time." Next, Siddhartha saw people crying, carrying a body wrapped in white cloth. Channa whispered, "That is death, my lord. One day, we all must leave this world." Siddhartha was shaken. Is there no escape from this suffering? Next, Siddhartha saw a serene monk, walking barefoot, radiating peace. Channa explained, "This is a seeker. He has renounced everything to search for the truth." A spark awakened within Siddhartha and contemplated, "I too must find the path that ends suffering." That very night, Siddhartha kissed his wife and son goodbye, silently. He gave up his crown, his robes, and his princely life. And in the stillness of night, the seeker was born. The journey of the Buddha had begun. Over 2,500 years ago, this young seeker sat under the Bodhi tree in silent determination. His goal, not wealth, not fame, but the deepest truth of human existence. Before arriving in Bodh Gaya, Siddhartha had studied with the finest ascetics and masters. Yet, none offered the answers he sought. He realized extreme deprivation was just another chain. Answer: he sat beneath the Bodhi tree, choosing balance over extremes. Under Bodhi tree, through the first watch he remembered his countless past lives. In the second watch, he saw the karmic law of cause and effect. In the third, he discovered the root of suffering, desire, attachment, and ignorance. And by dawn, Siddhartha was no longer seeker, he had become the Buddha. Under the Bodhi tree, Buddha realized a universal truth. Life contains suffering, dukkha, suffering arises from desire, tanha, suffering can end, nirodha, there's a path to end it, magga. This became the foundation of the Four Noble Truths, the first cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy. Now we explore the connection between the Four Noble Truths and the Seven Factors of Enlightenment. The Four Noble Truths form the foundation of the Buddha's teaching. Life contains suffering, suffering arises from desire, suffering can cease, and there is a path to the end of suffering. The Seven Factors of Enlightenment are mental qualities leading to liberation: mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. Understanding suffering, dukkha, ignites mindfulness. We become aware of life's true nature, sparking the journey of awakening. Investigating the cause of suffering, tanha, gives rise to Dhamma Vicaya, the desire to understand why suffering exists. The realization that suffering can cease, nirodha, motivates us to cultivate energy or viriya, empowering change. Following the Eightfold Path, magga, leads to joy, tranquility, concentration, and ultimately equanimity, stabilizing the mind. The Four Noble Truths and Seven Factors are not separate, they interweave to guide us toward nirvana. This is the heart of the Buddha's philosophy. After the passing of Gautama Buddha around 483 BCE, his disciples faced a pressing question: how do we preserve the teachings and philosophy of an enlightened one who spoke nothing in writing? What followed was an extraordinary collective effort, a legacy of oral preservation, discipline, and unity. Just 3 months after the Buddha's parinirvana or death, the first Buddhist council was convened in Rajgir, led by Mahakassapa, one of Buddha's foremost disciples. 500 arahants gathered in a cave to recite and compile the Buddha's teachings. Anatta, the Buddha's cousin and attendant, recited the Sutta Pitaka, the sermons. Upali, another disciple, recited the Vinaya Pitaka, the monastic code. These recitations were orally transmitted for centuries and later written down as the Tripitaka, Pali Canon. Vinaya Pitaka, rules for monks and nuns. Sutta Pitaka, discourses of the Buddha. Abhidhamma Pitaka, philosophical and psychological analysis. The Second Council in Vaishali aimed to resolve disputes on monastic discipline. It reaffirmed the earlier teachings but also marked early signs of schisms. Under Emperor Ashoka's patronage, the Third Council was held to purify the Sangha. It standardized the canon and launched Buddhist missions across Asia, spreading the teachings far and wide. The Fourth Council was held in the Theravada tradition at Sri Lanka in 1st century BCE. During King Vatagamani's reign, the Tripitaka was finally written down on palm leaves to protect it from being lost in war and famine. This marked the first time Buddhist teachings became a written scripture. These councils ensured the Buddha's wisdom and philosophy would survive centuries of cultural shifts and geographic expansion. From oral chants in Indian forests to texts in monasteries across Asia, the message of compassion, mindfulness, and liberation lived on. People of Kalama gathered around the Buddha. The Kalama people were confused. Many teachers visited their town, each claiming to speak the truth, each contradicting the others. They turned to the Buddha and asked, "Whom should we believe? Who is right?" The Buddha replied not with commandments, but with empowerment. He said, "Do not go by reports, traditions, hearsay, scriptures, logical reasoning, or even the reputation of your teacher. When you know for yourselves that certain things are unwholesome, leading to harm and suffering, abandon them. And when you know for yourselves that things are wholesome, leading to welfare and happiness, accept them and follow them." He emphasized critical thinking, experience, and ethical results. The Kalama Sutta teaches us, don't blindly follow tradition or authority. Investigate with reason and compassion. Test teachings by their impact on your life and others. Truth is not ownership, it's realization. These teaching forms part of Kalama Sutta. Buddhist philosophy is rich with deep, practical teachings, many of which are preserved in sutta, Sanskrit, sutra, form discourses attributed to the Buddha and his close disciples. These most critical and foundational suttas reflects the heart of Buddhist wisdom, ethics, and psychology. If this video has impressed you, please press the like button, and if you have not subscribed this channel, press subscribe button and press bell icon for notification. Please comment how you liked the video and what you want to see next.